Good morning. You're welcome on board. Hi, Ana.
¿Cómo está? No, es la Melvi.
Muy bien. Gallery album screenshot. This is the dark. Is more the dark.
The joy of wedding planning.
Sí, este es más oscuro.
This is the most dark.
Girls having fun.
And you?
I'm just here, man.
Is his dress.
My job is to show up, not naked.
Yeah.
Unpaid.
Bueno, nací para esto. Me toca grabar hasta la risa.
Hasta la risa.
Another Danny day.
No hay momentos fresh, siempre grabando. Momentos en los que uno no quisiera grabar, pero toca.
Es tu bendición y tu maldición.
Some moments I don't want to record, but
It has to do.
the people
It has to
need
do.
this support in the life.
Buenos días.
Caballero. The Capitan moment.
Wow.
You.
Gracias. Capitán, muchísimas gracias.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
Yo tengo mi...
My first cap.
Muchas gracias, señor. Muchas gracias, capitán.
Ya es una costumbre.
Cuando... Care for that. You need to take some care for the cap.
No.
Para not salty in the fabric.
Ese es el uso del mar.
Division.
Hey guys, welcome to the club.
Yeah, but you got the wings.
Hola.
Good, capitán.
Yeah, you are captain.
Tú sí eres un capitán de verdad, brother.
Sí, yo tengo
Oh,
licencia, pero...
gone shit. Hola,
Hola.
¿cómo está? Bienvenidos.
So yes, I had a bit of a shock the other day when one of the Armada defenders showed up at the boat calling my name and saying that they had a package for me. Well, as it turns out, one of you sent a package to Comandante Serna at the Armada station here. And it took a little while to get here, but here it is. And this is from a Mr. Vern Holmes in Colorado. And Vern, this was such a nice gesture, I hope you don't mind, but I would like to read your letter. So here we go. To Armada Nacional Commando, attention Commander L. Serna. Dear Commander Serna, I saw the video of you with Captain Rick Moore. It is obvious that you both have tremendous respect for one another and those who go out on the water. It was a great gesture to recognize a fellow mariner with an Armada hat. And yes, it was. Thank you again very much, Comandante Serna. Because I, too, have tremendous respect for the work you do for mariners everywhere, I have enclosed 2 U.S. Coast Guard patches. I want you to have one, and I would appreciate it if you could get one of your personnel to deliver Captain Moore's patch when they are out on patrol near Captain Moore. I have included a copy of this letter for him. Thank you again for what you do. I wish you, your family, and staff Merry Christmas. Obviously, it was sent a little while ago. And a Happy New Year. May 2021 be hurricane-free for you and all your islanders. Hallelujah. Fair winds and following seas. Sincerely, Vern Holmes. Vern, that is such a nice letter, and I can't thank you enough for that. That was something very unexpected, and we will remember the moment forever. And thank you again for the patch. You sent the same one to Comandante Cerna, and you see it says, Elvis, if you're out there, we'll find you. U.S. Coast Guard, search and rescue. Very cool, amigo. Muchas gracias. And with that behind us, we get back to our jobs. And today is day 3, tres dia. And we're just about to turn on the AC unit again. You can see it's 12:30, a little bit later, but we had some things to do this morning and we didn't really need it yet, but it's starting to get hot now. It's about 29 to 30 degrees Celsius outside. So I'm going to turn it on, and you can see on my battery status that we are at 81%. So we're in relatively good shape again, even for being day 3. That's excellent. It's cloudy right now, but you can see we're still getting 500 watts on the solar charger, and AC loads are 175. So I'm going to boot up the app again here and turn it on. Got it set for 24 from yesterday. And there you can hear it just turned on there now. So it is spooling up. It's in normal mode, automatic. So we'll let that warm up and start closing up windows. Basically the goal is just to keep as much heat out as possible and keep the cool in. So that's the day 12:30, day 3, and we'll check in later and see how we fare, even on a semi-cloudy day. It's mostly sunny, but we get some cloudy periods, so let's see how we do.
La leche se queda ahí.
Sí, correcto, caballo.
Aquí.
Sí. Llegamos antes de ellas.
Es que no tenían por qué tirarse por allá, si no era por aquí. Aquí es la leche.
Perfecto. Yo lo agradezco muchísimo, caballero. Thank you very much. Already, cosí my dress. Buenas, señora Lu, ¿cómo está?
Bien, gracias a Dios.
Bien, me alegro. Hola. Chao, lo siento. Ana.
Que si tengo,
¿Cómo estás?
que si tengo visita.
Necesito Crazy Glue.
Crazy Glue.
The great
Pero.
Madame Luz.
Hello.
We done make my dress. And some dress of my lady.
No, pero es que yo lo dejé.
And they arrive. Is Irene and Melby. They come in.
El pedacito está
Algo desde el final.
Oh, Belino, very pretty.
Oh, this is the Irene dress.
It's the first time we saw the
Irene change.
dress from Irene.
Deja, yo salgo porque yo ocupo todo
It's
el
a beautiful Italian girl.
Cuidado.
Wow. A godness.
Es que se te descuelga acá.
Okay, Magdalena makes me
Yeah.
way for saw the dress. It's a top secret. So
El largo está muy largo.
Sí, está largo.
Sí, dijimos que todas tenían.
I'm coming.
Wow.
Wow, spectacular.
Sí. No, no me puse ningún blazer, no se ve nada.
No se ve nada. Dame un alfiler.
¿Te gusta?
¿No te da vuelta?
No los abotones los tengo, pero da pena los botones.
Wow.
Verlo.
With the election girl.
Alfiler.
Está más lindo ahora. Biancaneve.
I think you remember I showed you that we got a new wireless remote control system that's similar to the one that's on the dinghy davit that works amazing. So we're going to install the control box right here inside the control box for the windlass, and this will be a duplicate or backup system for the handle that keeps giving me a hard time and that I hate. This will be great, you know, just to have a wireless control, and I can use it from the cockpit if I want, so if I'm running short-handed I can still do it even while I'm at the wheel. Here's what we're looking at. We need to make some space here, but then yeah, we're just gonna open up this box, take that handle off, and we'll have a look inside, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. Basically, yeah, we're just gonna take this box out and put the new one in its place. That's gonna be remote control, and then find a place on the outside of the box, maybe on the bottom of the box, someplace where we can just reach the switches that will be mechanical on and off the backup system. And with backups on our backups, that's the way I like to have it, because that way if something fails, we got something to just fall back on right away without having to dig out the tools and figure out what the problem is. So very important when it comes to anchoring. I've been stuck a few times when, even the first time we arrived here in the dark, the friggin' anchor remote gave out and would not work. And we were in 20 knots of wind coming in here in the dark and couldn't tell where we were, couldn't put the anchor down. And that was back when I had Alcino on board, and we immediately took our backup anchor and chucked it over the side manually and just got ourselves stabilized. But yeah, I'd prefer to stay out of those types of situations, so that's why we're doing this work now before we get back underway. So I will turn it over to Sebastian and he will walk you through what we're doing. Okay.
Okay, now we got our switches installed in the panel, and do you see this big net of wire here? I have to guess what wire is what and make the electric installation. That's the next step. Okay, see you in a few minutes. Okay, we're ready. Now we got turn on, turn off, off, on, in, out.
That the old pump out of your cabin?
Yep.
The washroom pump, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks a little better now.
Yeah, that just now don't got a lot of salt in.
Yeah, because it still works. It's just not great for a toilet pump.
That still works. good machine.
Yeah, we kind of used that one for a toilet pump, well, a long time ago, because it still worked and it did the job, but it was never great at it. It doesn't pump a whole lot of water for a toilet flush, but he's just cleaning that one up. We'll wrap that all up in plastic wrap again and put it in storage with all the other spare parts. We're developing quite a collection of spare parts in motors and pumps and all kinds of stuff, so
Yeah.
which is all good, because in the middle of the Pacific, you can't buy stuff that you need like that, so.
And so you say, enjoy and be ready for to replace everything.
Yeah, exactly. Number one lesson in boating.
Yeah.
Somebody looking way too relaxed down here. Just another day at the office, right?
Yeah. Sure.
But yes, just heard from Sebastian also that he has finished the electric windlass upgrade, so we're gonna go up and test those momentarily. Cool. Okay, ready?
Ready.
All right, let's roll. Okay, so the old remote still works the same.
Yes, it works.
It has changed, hasn't changed at all.
Let me show you.
And it's there.
Yeah, but now for make work this control, you have to turn on the interrupter here. You can see the light is on, off, on, off. If I try to use this control without that interrupter, don't work. Now.
Okay, perfect.
And now,
Same thing, turn the switch on first.
yeah, exactly. Turn on the control. You can see the little red light. Maybe in this dark place you can see better. It's up, down, and up. Turn off. This one. On. Work.
Okay.
And we get the manual switch, the manual control if we want it. If it's the backup of the backup. Wish in, wish out.
Up and down. Perfecto. And if you switch off the switch,
If I switch off the switch,
then that
anything working.
perfect. So no accidents.
No accidents.
You have to physically turn the switch on first before any of the three systems will work.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome.
Yep. I got a good t-shirt.
So now, my friends, we have backups on our backups. So that's just the way I like it too. One system goes down, pick up the next one. Next one fails, pick up the next one. But we've only ever had one system for 16 years I've been living on the boat, so believe me, this is a big upgrade. Gives us options, and now we can stand up here. Is the switch on right now?
Yes, of course.
Switch is on right now.
It's switch out, but let me switch on.
There. Okay, now the light is on. So we send it out. Now the question is, will this work from back at the helm station as well? That's what I'm anxious to test. And try it from back here. Working? Wow. Okay, down. Up. Good? Perfect? Awesome. That, my friends, is a cool upgrade. Gotta like that. And you know what? These things are like $25 for the whole set. It's amazingly inexpensive, but that's why I say don't trust them for a long time, and don't trust them to accidents. That's why we put a safety switch on it so that nothing can accidentally trigger while we're sailing, because you don't want to see your anchor just go in the ocean when you're sailing just because one of these shorted out and sent a stupid signal. So that's why we have it possible to disconnect all signals and just switch it on before you know you're going to want to use it. But now you can take the remote and use it from up there, from back here, wherever you want. So that's beautiful. Really like that. So thank you very much, sir. So thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Good job, Daniel-san. And off. Perfect. As you can see, it is after 5 o'clock, so we are cleaned up, shut down, ready to go. We were just about to shut down the air conditioning, but we have guests. Sir Danny has arrived and brought us a new friend to meet. I think some of you guys might be familiar with Hota. This is Danny's good friend Hota, who we just got to meet. Nice to meet you, sir.
Hey, nice to meet you.
And Hota is the one, he's famous on this island. He makes all the paintings around here, including the one that you've seen on the little island where we fade out our logo in the introduction that we've been using for the last season. That's all Hota's work. He's an amazing artist, and he just brought us a gift right here, hand painted by him. It's a traditional house in Providencia with the San Andres flag and their national lizard, the blue lizard. You see on the other side the eagle rays, but the detail in the hands and everything is amazing. I mean, Hota does some amazing, amazing work. Very talented artist, and we thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated and mucho gusto.
Okay, nice to meet you, man.
Would look really nice up here. Replace one of my old paintings that's been there for 15 years.
Danny,
Huh?
please.
What do you think? I think it would go up there nice. Yeah, look at that. I think that's going to be its new home. What do you think?
Very nice.
It looks nice, no?
Yeah, I like a lot. It's a very
That is a
special
very,
time.
very nice keepsake from San Andres and Providencia.
Man, lo más impresionante.
Gracias, Hota. But for now, we're going to leave the air conditioning running. So I'm going to have to take that report later. But it is end of day, and you can see we are still at 83%. So we are doing very, very well. It's still drawing 600 watts. We're only getting 300-400 watts from the solar panels. But yes, as you can see, we are remaining at 83%. And I mean, that's at the end of day 3, so believe me when I say I am more than impressed. I never thought it was possible to run something like an air conditioner on the boat strictly off of lithium power, recharged by solar power. So I think we'll continue the experiment. Tomorrow's going to be day 4 because we still got tons of energy, and I thought we'd be running the generator by tomorrow for sure, but I think that we'll just keep going and see what happens. So, mañana man. The happiest man on the boat is right there. Danny loves air conditioning.
Yes, I'm very happy.
It's the first time he's seen air conditioning on Sophisticated Lady. First time he gets here, every time he turns that fan on full blast. But today, how's it feel, Danny?
Yeah.
Good, very cool. This is my condition. Stable.
Is it working good?
Condition.
You're happy with the performance?
I'm working good. Good performance. You see this title?
This title.
Hmm?
Yeah, I want.
But it's nice being in the air conditioning inside, isn't
Yes,
it?
my friend. Very good. Thank you. Thank
Does this
you
mean
for
you'll come
that.
back?
I'm a little nervous this night. The lady from my wedding organized a nice party for me. Or the lady or my friend, I don't know how many they are, but I think so. They make me a nice surprise. I think it's a very long night.
Who's coming? Who's coming? Woo! Buena música. Buena música. No digas no, la viste el baffle. Está mi volada. Who is the wife? The wife? The new wife? Ah, the wife. Mwah. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Ya te saludé? Sí. ¿Estás borracha? ¿Estás borracha? ¿Estás fumado? No estás. So. Como 8 de la mañana. ¡Bastarda!
Pero el miércoles estás.
Sí. Sí, al parecer, es que a mí me cambian mucho las cosas así.
Y no puedes coger. You're more in the cup. Oh my gosh.
No, Tú no te
I can drink it all in my diet, but
Si no,
Pau.
cállate y se va a reír. Muchas gracias, amigas, por estar aquí, de verdad, para organizar esta buena despedida de soltera. Thank you, girl, for staying with me, for organizing this beautiful party for say goodbye my freedom or my friend. Thanks so much for staying close to me and this time. Thanks so much.